and welcome to another episode of Ask an Assistant, the podcast for executive assistants and the people that love us. I'm your host, Jess Lindgren. Let's get to work. This week's question comes from Esteemed Colleague Carol, who wrote in via askanassistant.com with the following question. Hey Jess, is it rude not to participate in a company gift exchange? My budget is stretched thin this year, and I'm not particularly close with anyone at work. Plus, I put a lot of thought into my gift last year and got something that was not equivalent in thought or spend in return. I want to bow out, but don't want to make the person organizing feel bad. Can you help me find a kind way out of the event? Hey, Carol, the short answer to this one is that no is a complete sentence, like period, the end. The longer answer is definitely more nuanced. And I think much as most of us would like to just give a flat out no, I think many of us find ourselves more in the nuance of it all here in Q4 2025. So let's dive into the gray area. First, is it rude not to participate? It depends. If your company is huge, it's really likely that nobody's going to notice, and you'd have to have a real special person in charge of the exchange if they're going to go around enforcing who's participating and who's not. If your company is small, however, like think the office small, like Jim, Pam, Michael Scott, all those people, what are they, like 10, 12 people total? In situations like that, when it's super small, it probably will be noticed if you don't participate. It can be seen as you not being a team player, or, I mean, basically it all boils down to not being a team player, not wanting to contribute to company culture or being friendly in the office or whatever. But it really boils down to not being a team player, quote unquote. However, it is a very weird time to be alive here in mid-November of 2025. And if any companies are trying to mandate participation in gift exchanges, like, why? Why are you doing this? Get a hobby. This does lead us into the second, that your budget is stretched thin. I totally understand the impulse to feel like you want to or have to justify why you are or aren't doing something, but nobody at work deserves or needs an explanation as to why you're not participating in something that carries an additional cost. Saying that it's not in your budget, your finances are stretched thin, or anything in that vein is not what the company wants to hear, especially if said company isn't paying you enough where you feel like you can participate in a gift exchange. Plus, everyone's definition of what a gift exchange means is so different. Like, you might have people saying, oh, well, it's just a small gift. Everyone's small is so subjective, especially when it comes to money. Like, there were plenty of times in my life where someone saying, oh, it's just $5 was like a total slap in the face. And $5 does not go as far today as it did even a year ago. Like, so many company gift exchanges are at least $15, maybe more. I've seen and participated in exchanges where it's more like 20, 25, maybe even 30, 40, or 50. Like that. Not everybody has that. Not everybody even has the $5. Okay. So like, yeah, I personally don't think it's rude. But it does lead us into the next thing. The uneven exchange. Again, if we are turning to, The Office, the year that Jim got Pam in the office gift exchange, he got her a teapot she'd been wanting, and he stuffed it full of inside jokes and little treats and stuff that she likes, a really thoughtful note. And Jim got an old shirt that didn't fit him from Creed. Like, I think he even speculated, like, I think Creed woke up, realized there was a gift exchange today, pulled this out of the back of his car and stuffed it in a bag. And then it cuts to Creed going, yep, that's what happened. So like, you're going to get people like yourself included. Like, you were the person last year who put a lot of time, effort, energy, thought, what have you into your gift, even if your budget was, I mean, you didn't specify what your budget was for this, but let's just say for sake of conversation, it's $20. There's a lot that you can and can't do with a budget of $20. But you can, if you really think about it, maybe do a little bit of research on the recipient. Like, there's a lot of really thoughtful, nice, kind things that you can do, even with a budget of $20 or less. And plenty of people who, I don't know, grab a bag of candy at the gas station on their way to work because they forgot. Like, yeah, it's unequal and it's a drag. It's disappointing. Personally, I'm allergic to dairy products. I have been gifted so many things that I cannot use or eat. It's so easy and so common at the holidays to buy a box of candy, and 100% of the time, those gifts have gone to my husband. He loves them. I'm disappointed and bummed. But yeah, there's so many places to get your feelings hurt, whether it's from a monetary standpoint, from an unequal exchange standpoint, from you have beef with the guy in the mailroom and then you get matched with them for a gift exchange. Like, it's landmines all around. I don't know why companies mandate this kind of thing or try to mandate this kind of thing, because to me, it just seems like an HR nightmare. But anyway, Carol, the kind way out of this event is to privately email the person running the exchange and declining to participate. A quick, "Hey Jess, thanks for putting the holiday gift exchange together this year. I am not able to participate, but I can't wait to hear how it goes." Short, sweet, to the point, and clear. No wiggle room. No, "Oh, gee, I really wish I could," but no. You appreciate their work, you wish them well, and you won't be a part of it. Plus, there is no way that you're the only person who doesn't want to participate, or maybe can't participate, or will be out of town, or has been burned by a participation in the past. Like, if they get enough pushback, they might just cancel it altogether. So Carol, I really hope that helps. You, at the end of the day, you really know your company better than I do. So take the episode, translate it to your specific situation, take the pieces that work and disregard the rest, honestly. But I really do hope that helps. Clean, clear, a firm but kind and gentle no, and move on with your day. And for everybody else out there listening, thank you so much for tuning in. I did notice recently that a new review popped up on Spotify, and I am just so tickled. I am sitting at 19 reviews on Apple Podcasts, so if anyone is feeling particularly generous and wants to pop onto Apple Podcasts and bump me up to 20, that would be amazing. But just if you're feeling fancy. Otherwise, that's it for this week. I hope you're all happy, healthy, hydrated, feeling good. Call your grandpa. As always, leave your comments, questions, thoughts, concerns for me at askanassistant.com. And until next week, take care.